Welcome to the Pixel Beauty Choices podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the finale of My Two First Loves. So basically, yes, you were hearing it right. It ended on chapter 100. So, well, that's a century. So, first of all, I really like personally reading the last chapters of any book or anything or watching the last moments because I think these are really interesting and basically makes or breaks the book. So now we have the finale of My Two First Loves. I would like to talk about the finale a little bit, and also in this video, I would like to go over the book overall and to point out like how successful or how where it lacked some information or what could have done, what could have been better. So let's talk about what happened. So we know we are this reliving this prom moment, sort of. So we enjoy, it's a diamond scene, the final diamond scene, like this tango with our love interest, and we get to spend a romantic, we get to hook up basically. This is a hookup scene, the first hookup scene with our love interest in this hotel after prom. And then we see like they go 6 months in advance. So we see like we're in New York and our love interest, our new life there in this art college, and our love interest comes to pick us, and then we go to this Ava's, sort of recital dance, and Hazel is there, Noah's sister, so they're gonna perform. It's a big day for Ava, so we see like everything, so we see the gifts we have given to our two exes. They're still carrying it with quite, with quite care. They're basically treasuring it. So it is precious to them till this day. And also a lot of things to witness, I would rather say. And it is really interesting, to be honest, guys, if you think about this, how they wrap it up. So there's curtains are lifting, so they say like this is the curtain on their new lives. Love interest, our main character, and our friends. So everybody, we are like, nobody betrayed anybody. So the betrayal was not there. So that's the bottom line, because no one betrayed anybody. Our main character didn't betray anybody. Yeah, it was a betrayal, like a betrayal sort of for the two exes at first when we broke the news, like they're not our choice. But we didn't dump them at all, but we tell them the lie, the truth. So that's one thing is really interesting. And now if we want to look ahead, one thing is really interesting here is that, like, I really liked the ending, how it ended, to be honest. Like, and they say like sparks fly between you and your two first loves. So we also see like Mackenzie and our mom's camera, they're holding it. So Mackenzie tells us our first love. So one is our love interest, and other one is sort of the camera, the photography's love. And that's what we're in the college, that's what we're doing. A lot of people don't decide, they're not able to decide their future or what are they going to do in college, but we have decided, like, we have everything figured out at this point. We're going to go to college, and we have our love interest with us. That's a perfect ending. And also, what does it tell? Like, young love. So in terms of young love, we need to navigate. You don't need to rush. Maybe you think like, all right, so with this guy, I have everything figured out, but that's just for the moment. You don't know like what's gonna happen later. So that's a very interesting thing there. So that, like, this many chapters, people got bored. Like, they say like, oh my gosh, it's enough drama. But if you take a look at the real life, these things happen. All right, so the probably our main character's life was a mess. It was a love rectangle there, but I would still say like the ending here is somewhat pretty much interesting. So the point they're trying to make here, how this is they're trying to figure it out, this is pretty much interesting here. Like, in terms of everything, if you just trying to look it that way, it's pretty much interesting. So this is perfect, I would say, the young love and finding, and a lot of, so, but some things I would still like to go through. Like, do you remember the knife incident with Noah? And Noah mentioned his father. So we don't get any, we don't get to see like who was Noah's father. Probably it's not interesting, or important. But I thought like maybe there would be some, mention. But we see Elijah. So finally, this time, finally, for the love of God, he has turned a new leaf, and he's trying to gain some respect to in his brother's eyes, in his sister's eyes, in his mother's eyes. So, and they have a perfect family at this point. Our boy next door's family. It's something. It's still rough after Principal Jennings is, like after he went to jail. Principal Jennings went in jail. It's hard for them, but still they're coping with it. And the boy next door, they don't want to. He doesn't want to see his father again. But between his mother, still like thinks like Principal Jennings could change. So that's one thing. Now, so this is really, and for Ava, we see like this dance. Her dream is becoming true, and patrons are coming in the hall, and probably after that, should get a lot of students. So at this point, how our future would look like, that's a really possibility, and I'm really looking for like it's really nice to imagine. Now, that being said, I would like to say like it is like wow, when I look back to all the chapters that happened before, everything is sort of coming together. But I was thinking like we will go ahead a little bit more, like probably like some years will go ahead, like we'll go ahead, like we'll see like 3 or 4 years later. So as if like we'll be telling the story, like probably like we're like maybe we're 60 years old, or somewhere like 30, 40, or we're married, settled, or something. We're reminiscing on something. So it would have been more nostalgic, I guess, but it's still good. That's just my point of view. But it's successful, I would say. So let me know, guys, your opinion in the comment section. And now the book ended. Now this week you're gonna get this. I'm gonna be reviewing main character's father's character, because that's been one hell of a character in to me, at least, like how it developed. Let me know, guys, how do you like this book overall, and how did you like the end chapter and everything. Bye, guys, see you next on my next video. How about that? And if you're not subscribed to my channel, just press the subscribe button. There are lots of videos, lots of contents. Just go ahead and give it a go. Just watch it. You won't regret it. If you regret it, well then don't subscribe. But if you like it, give it a subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye.